Hello everybody. HR manager holds the capability to solve and improvise all the situations which arise in an organization. However, all is not hunky-dory for them. They also face many challenges, and thus it becomes all the more important to resolve. Thus, the practice of human resource management is all the more becoming a challenging task every day, with globalization taking place all around the world. Let us discuss the various problems one by one in detail. The first and foremost problem is recruitment and selection. After determining the actual requirement of the employees in the organization, the HR managers are required to recruit and select the necessary quality and quantity of employees. But finding the right person for the organization is itself a challenging task, especially when the requirement is of limited number and the applications received are in scores. Thus, it becomes a time-consuming process, and if the right candidate is not selected, then it may cost the organization to a large extent. Next is getting a stable workforce. Providing the employees solely the monetary compensation in return of the work they do in the organization is not enough. There must be a proper stability in the workforce in terms of emotional and physical terms, so that they give their best output. The HR managers must understand the feelings, requirements, and attitude of the employees and inspire them when it is required. Moving on to the next challenge faced by the HR manager is maintaining proper relation between management and employees. The human resource manager has been vested with the responsibility in the organization to strike a balance between the interests of the employees and the management. The employees aim for handsome wages and salaries, job security, safety at the workplace, participative management, and development in their career. On the other hand, the management aim for higher profits, loyalty and cooperation on the part of employees in order to attain that. Next challenge is designing scheme of compensation, training and development. The employees ought to be compensated for their contribution in the organization, and in order to maintain their performance levels, the employees require certain training and development programs for the enhancement of the skills and impart knowledge to employees. Furthermore, performance appraisal is also a challenge. Performance appraisal is a task to be done by the HR manager that is concerned with assessing the performance of the employees and to see whether they are having the requisite output or not. This is necessary in order to consider employees for pay hike, promotion, training and development, etc. The performance appraisal techniques must be scientific and must be done according to the changing requirements. The last point of this topic is handling trade union issues. The members of the trade union are the employees of the organization who act collectively in order to get their rights and issues addressed through a proper channel. The trade unions of every organization ought to be handled carefully, as this can backfire the organization if anything goes against the employees. The demands raised by the unions and the interests of the management must align. Thus, despite of the huge challenges, the HR manager still ensures to give his best and make provisions necessary in the benefit of the organization.